KG Auto, I live in Brooklyn. KG Auto, I live in Brooklyn. If your car breaks down, you know to call. If your car breaks down, you know to call. Call 34738598080. Let's go. Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel. What we have here is a 2013 Chevy Sunny. Apparently there's a valve cover gasket that is leaking on this vehicle. We have to replace this guy right here. That's what we're doing. And while we're there, I will advise you, just change the spark plug while you're there, but everything is right in your face there. That's what we're going to be doing, the 1.8 liter. That is what we're going to be doing on this car, replacing the valve cover gasket because it's leaking. And when valve cover gaskets start leaking, sometimes the spark plug oil start going in there. And when the oil start going in the spark plug, the car will not be running good, be shaking and all of that. So it's not that kind of hard job to do. I'm going to bring you guys and show you what we need to do and how we're going to do it. If you need a mechanic, like I always say, that's going to give you the best advice and save you money, you need to reach out to KG. We offer you the best advice and save money in your pocket. The mechanic will tell you the truth and the whole truth. KG, please let me know how I'm doing. Consider subscribing, like the video, so anything you can do to help me to continue to climb this mountain that I am climbing. So having said that, KG, you know my slogan, let's go, we're getting it right now. Big Shirley.
Big Shirley. Hey girl, how you doing?
So it's not a hard job to do. Please bear with me. The wind is blowing this morning. That is one thing that I don't have no control of. I wish I was Jesus. Rebuke the wind, say stop, and the wind stopped, but I don't have that power. KG, you're gonna have fun anyway. So this guy right here is the one that is covering this. You have to slide this out. You take off all this. This one is here. There's a connector that is going on this spark plug right here, the ignition coil. So this one has just two bolts. I use a T40 to take off this. As you take off that, disconnect that, then you can move this whole guy out. Everything comes out just like so. Sometimes when you take it out, some of this tube on the left hand side. As you can see, there's oil in it. Then you take your time and take off all those tubes. Let me show you. About this guy right here, so they know how to take out. You're gonna clean it. See, there's oil. So when there's oil inside the spark plug, the car is not gonna be running good. So that's basically it. Once you do all of that, you come right here. So there's a pin right here. See, there's this guy right here, right, that you need to take out. Let me see if I can get that video for you. So this goes right here. You see it? Nice. So you take it out. Pull up that. Also do that. This guy is E10. Surrounding bolts. There's one inside this one. One right here is the clip. You just slip it out, it's sliding like so. Lift it up, take off that this side too. Then you close all the surrounding bolts right here. Once you close all of that, this is the plastic, so useful. is running and the engine is hot, cold. So at some point this rubber here will get dried up. As you can see, you can see the way this one is cracking. Hope you can see that. See it? As it starts cracking like that, because of the hotness, then that thing will start leaking. Especially when it starts leaking inside the spark plug. That's not a good thing. So I'm gonna clean this one off, take off that. Sorry about the wings one more time. I just wanted to make sure, right, when you put in this gasket, right, make sure you clean it well. So when you after you wash it, clean it out, when you're putting up this guy, this is very important. Please make sure you scrape it up very well. See this little piece, right? You can see when I was putting mine, at some point I see the thing wasn't going down properly, so I have to take off this guy. Then when I look, there was still just a little bit of residue. This little guy right here, this can cause your gasket not to lap properly, and it will be leaking because of the dryness, like I was telling you before. See, it's so dry to the point the thing just like it breaks. See, it just once it get dry like that, it start breaking. So when you clean it, make sure you take your time with it. Don't rush it. Nobody is chasing you. And when you put it in, make sure you lash it up. Out like this a little bit, you're okay, you don't have no problem, because by the time you tie it, it will sit properly. So I clean up mine already, do whatever I need to do. So we're just going to come here now. Once you put it in properly, you should be able to turn this like this without the gasket not dropping. So we know the side we have to go. Just going to go like so. change the spark plug behind the camera and then show that. That's what I was saying. I was going to change that. So I didn't need to turn that, but everything is started coming. Check. Once you start the car, just give it some time to rushes. Make sure you check and see if there's any potential leakage. And if there was any oil here, make sure you wash it out. As you can see, I washed my everything was clear so that when there's any leakage, I can see it quickly. So that will be it on this video. Well, that's pretty much it. Please let me know how I am doing. I would really appreciate it. Question, comments, so I can continue to improve for you guys. I love what I do, like I always say. Alright, so I'll see you on my next episode. Thank you for watching. KG, love you. Peace. We are gone. Shout out.